Good morning everyone. So we have just arrived in London from Vietnam. Took about like 16 hours overall because we had a layover in Bangkok, but luckily we like slept really well. We got lucky that there was no one sat next to us, so me and Carol were able to like take turns lying down. So yeah, we both got really good sleep. It's about 7 AM now, so we got like the whole day here. We're gonna be here in London for 2 days. And yeah, in today's video I'm just going to be showing you around London, pretty much go over the prices like I always do. And right now we're at the main airport, Heathrow Airport, so yeah, pretty much going to be showing you the full day. We just went to the ATM now and got out £500. That's over like $600 because we're actually going to be in the UK for a week. So yeah, I got that much. I know here's expensive, so I'm pretty much sure we're going to be spending all that. And yeah, right now I think we're going to be getting on the underground to head to King's Cross, which is where our hostel is. So yeah, we're just trying to work out where the underground is and then we'll be on our way. Excited for London, Carol?
Yeah.
First time in England, right?
First time.
Yeah, nice. All right, let's go. Alright, so after an hour, it took an hour to get here. We arrived in King's Cross. Looks very English, check this out. Here you got red bus. Woo! And look at that, that's a very English looking building right there. Carol's loving it already.
Yeah.
That's what you expect from England, right? Those kind of buildings.
Yeah, from London, yeah.
London. So you probably saw we used the thing called the Oyster card on the underground. Apparently it's a lot cheaper than just getting single tickets. I think it's like half the price, that's what I read. So yeah, we got the Oyster card and we put about £20 on it. The machine recommended that's okay for 2 days, so yeah, we'll find out. But you can always top it up. If you have money to spare at the end, you can take it to a place and get like your cash back. So yeah, that's why we got the Oyster card. Anyway, let's find our hostel. So we couldn't check in yet because it's so early to the hostel, but they let us leave our bags there, and we've just come to like a little cheap breakfast place here. I'll show you some of the prices. So you can see here you got a lot of stuff for like £3, £4.50, £4.70. I'm gonna get the falafel wrap salad and hummus, $3.95, and a coffee latte, which is £1.50. And what are you getting, Carol?
Cheese omelette.
Cheese omelette. Oh yeah, £4.50. That is a nice big coffee. Look at the size of that, guys.
Not Asian.
What? Yeah, not Southeast Asian portions. Also a lot of food, right?
Yeah.
Falafel. I haven't had one of these in like, I don't even remember, a year. So that meal ended up costing about $15.66, and that was a cheap place as well. So obviously here in London, the prices are quite a bit more expensive. And we also gave her like a £1 tip. I read online that you're supposed to tip like 10 to 15% of the bill. Here in London it's expected, so yeah, we're just following the norm. And right now we're going to be heading to a museum. Today we're going to be doing like the touristy things, I guess. Tomorrow we'll probably do some bit different things. But yeah, we're going to be heading to the British Museum, and I think it's for free. I think it's about like a 30-minute walk there, and yeah, it's supposed to be good. London's supposed to have really good museums. So we're almost at the museum now. It's really nice just walking around the streets. Went through a nice park back there. And you can probably see this is kind of like the architecture around London. It's all pretty much like this kind of style. Some of you may not know, I am actually English. I was born in Manchester, Northern England. Manchester is very different to London. Actually, the rest of England is all very different to London. And I left around 11 years ago, and I've only spent a week in England in the last 11 years, so all this is still pretty much like, yeah, even like a culture shock to me, because I just haven't been around here in so long. So, and especially London, I think I've only been to London twice before, and I was only like a little kid, so I really don't remember anything. So it's still really cool for me, even though I'm English, just seeing all the buildings and the different kinds of architecture and stuff. So yeah, still pretty awesome. Must be more of a shock to Carol though. Yeah,
I always wanted to come to London.
To London? This is a dream. Yeah. Anyway, let's get to this, yeah, this free museum. Got all the tour buses here. The Chinese. Maybe.
We're heading to the Court Cafe, we're meeting.
And then out, and that's the round bit there.
It's the round bit there.
So you have two cafes, one on the right, one on the left.
Okay, thank you.
Right.
Here we have a free map. It gives you an idea of what you can do in an hour or 2 to 3 hours. So, how long are we staying, Carol? An hour? Yeah? So here it has stuff from like ancient Egypt, Americas, Africa, what is it? Greece and Rome, all sorts of stuff, all the continents.
Yeah.
So yeah, this place must be huge if you can spend 2 to 3 hours here. Had to take a quick rest. That shows how big this place is. You have to rest just walking around it. I think right now we're in the Enlightenment period. Yeah, just very different. Every room that you walk into changes a lot. So even though it is for free, the entry, there are some exhibitions here where you have to pay to enter. We're not going to be doing that. But there's also free tours, so you'll see it written on some of the places saying that, yeah, if you wait there at a certain time, somebody will go there and give you a free tour, like, yeah, and explain the different things. So yeah, there's a lot of different options, different things to do here. We've headed out of the museum now. Probably the best museum I've ever been to. Definitely the biggest with the most stuff, just so much stuff there. I barely filmed any of it, and we only visited like not even a quarter of it, so yeah, could definitely go there another day. And it's just crazy because it's for free, so I can definitely see why so many people go there. And now we're going to be heading to like the main touristic attractions like Big Ben and all that good stuff. And I think I probably need some coffee because the jet lag's really kicking in now. Are you feeling jet lag?
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah, I'm really getting tired now, so I think I need some coffee to fool my body. Number one. I bet the locals here must just have random tourists taking pictures of their doors and houses.
Every day.
Yeah, because look, the doors look pretty cool. That's it for the vlog now, guys. I'm just gonna film doors for the rest of the video. More doors. Pretty cool square, right?
Yeah.
Hidden away. We have now arrived at Trafalgar Square, which is another one of the main points of interest here. Loads of people just sat down on the ground, so yeah, we decided to do the same. You can see once again just some amazing historic looking buildings here. There's like fountains over there, it's under construction right now. But pretty much everywhere around here, yep, just cool historical looking buildings. I'd say one of the busiest places I've ever been, London City. It's like everywhere you go is just jam-packed, right?
Yeah, I think that's like New York or Paris.
Yeah, any big capital.
Like
yeah. But like pretty much any street you walk down just looks pretty beautiful. Like the buildings are just awesome. We went down like some alleys and stuff and everything was like really just cool architecture. Loads of cafes everywhere as well and restaurants. So yeah, just loads of options here. Great city. Yeah. Guys, so Carol's dreams have been crushed. Look at Big Ben under construction right now. We had no idea, so yeah, that ain't the Big Ben that you see on postcards. But in the back over there you can see the London Eye, so I think we're gonna walk over here. Carol, that's the ugliest Big Ben's ever looked. Big Ben ain't looking so good right now.
You can't see anything of the real Big Ben.
Yeah, you can't even see the clock. The clock's covered. I think that next to it is Westminster Abbey, right? Not sure. And over here you have the River Thames. Padlock. Where's our padlock? So we crossed over the River Thames now. This is where you would have got a good view of Big Ben when it wasn't under construction. So you can see here you got like a good side view. And I think that's the House of Parliament, I'm not sure. Is that what you saw on Google Maps? House of Parliament?
Yeah. That part over there, I think.
On the left? Yeah, we could be wrong, we're not experts. And I think right now you can see there's this walkway. I think we're gonna walk all the way down, try and cross that other bridge and loop back around. I'll have a coffee latte. Latte, yeah. Yeah. What do you want? Oranges. Oranges. Alright, thank you. Alright, we finally found a spot to get a coffee. So I got a little coffee here. Carol got, what was that, orange juice? Orange juice, yeah. So for both of these, that was £6.70, which is $8.44. So yeah, it is really expensive here. I think London's considered one of the most expensive places in the world. So yeah, we're kind of realizing that. I'll probably add up all the prices at the end of the video and tell you how much the whole day cost. But yeah, not a bad place to get a coffee anyway. Got some crazy homeless dude behind us. How you doing, mate? What? So after that coffee, I've got a bit more energy again. We're basically just doing like the tour on a budget, since we're not really paying any money to go anywhere. We're just walking around the streets, not really getting any transport. And now we're going to be heading to Buckingham Palace. Maybe is the most famous place here. Definitely one of them. Alright, so we have arrived at the palace. This place. So this is like one of the residences for the royal family. The main one, I think. Got the soldiers guarding here. And it looks like they got it all closed off here, so you can just walk around. What do we do now?
Sleep.
Sleep. What about eat?
I don't care.
Eat and then sleep. We have now come to St. James Park, right next to Buckingham Palace, like literally 30 seconds away. Lots of animals here actually. Check these guys out. You got the squirrels, and what's that, a duck? I guess people must be feeding them a lot because they're not scared of humans.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. They're literally everywhere. What the hell? Come on, dude. It's raining pretty hard now, right? Yeah. Look at your glasses. That's huge. Black swan with a red beak. We're heading to Green Park Station now because we're gonna get the underground back to King's Cross where we're staying. It's raining pretty heavy now, and we've already done loads of exploration anyway. Those of you that know London, you'll know how much we walked from King's Cross all the way to the other side of the River Thames, then looped around to Buckingham Palace. Like, yeah, we walked a lot, especially after that long flight. So yeah, we're gonna head back to King's Cross now, and I'm hoping to find a place with fish and chips to, yeah, show Carol the first, her first British fish and chips. That's a must do in England. Can we get 2 Cokes? Yeah. Alright. Okay, thank you. Alright, here we go. Carol's first. Fish and chips. That's a big one, right?
Yeah.
So this was £8.50 and the Coke was £1.30. I got the same as well. Let's do it. Good?
Good sauce too.
What is that sauce anyway?
I don't know. Just good.
You don't know, but it's good. Okay. Just checked into our hostel. I didn't think I'd be able to film here because we're in a shared dorm, but nobody's here at the moment, so I thought I'd just show it you quickly. So we're staying in a place called Home London, and it is £23.76 yeah, per night, but that's for the both of us. So this is one of like the cheapest places that you could find in London. That's really cheap. That's like $30 a night or something, but like I said, for the both of us, so like $15 each. But I'll show it you quickly. Carol's the model here. Carol's on this bed, I'm on this one, and you can see we're sharing the room with like 12 other beds. It is a really bad one. It kind of smells moldy in here. The bathrooms are awful. Yeah, and everything's just like broken and stuff. So at first we thought like, oh, we just spent 4 months in Southeast Asia in hostels as well, so how bad can it be? We thought the level would be a bit higher here, but apparently not. This might be even worse than a lot of places we stayed in Southeast Asia, but we did shoot for the cheapest ones. It was a lot cheaper than other ones, so yeah, that's why we're staying here. And I'm just gonna break down the prices of the whole day then of what we spent. So like I said, I already mentioned the hostel price. Our breakfast was £12.45. The metro ended up being £15 overall, so that was like £7.50 each, and that was just because we got just two. Yeah, we went on like 2 rides each, so yeah, that's actually pretty expensive. Mainly the hour one from Heathrow here to King's Cross was the really expensive one. That was like over £6 or something. That coffee break on the River Thames was £6.70 for the both of us. The lunch in the fish and chip shop was £19.60. So overall our expense for the day was £77.51, which ends up being $97.87. So that's around like $50 each. And you got to keep in mind that we were on like a complete budget. We didn't pay to go anywhere. We barely paid for any transport because we was like walking around, and it still ended up being $50. And we're in like an extremely cheap place, and the places that we ate were kind of like cheap. They weren't classy or fancy restaurants or anything. So yeah, it was still $50 each. So obviously if you're going to be doing like activities and getting taxis and doing stuff like that, yeah, you're going to spend in loads here in London. So I can see that yeah, it is definitely an expensive city, but yeah, an amazing city, one of the most famous ones in the world, so that's why. And yeah, I think tomorrow we're going to be doing some other stuff. We haven't properly decided what we're going to be doing yet, but yeah, just stay tuned to find out. So hopefully you found this video helpful. Just drop a like if you did to support me. Subscribe if you'd like to see more videos like this, and I'll see you in the next one.
Yeah.